Welcome to this tutorial video. The goal of this video is to show you how to create estimates or invoices from the diagnosis observation screen. A dental estimate is a quotation that is created to give the patient an indication of how much a dental treatment or procedure will cost. The estimate can then be used for the patient to get authorization from the medical aid. For private patients, the estimate can give them an idea of how much the dental procedure or treatment will cost. For this tutorial video, we will start on the diagnosis observation screen. For more information on how to navigate and use the diagnosis observation screen, please refer to the Observation Diagnosis Mode, Navigation and Use user manual linked in this video's description. Click on the Switch button next to the Observation Diagnosis header to switch over to the Treatment Planning Mode screen. For more information on how the Treatment Planning Mode works, please refer to the Web App Treatment Planning Mode user manual linked in this video's description. Firstly, we will now create an estimate invoice on the Treatment Planning Mode screen. Click on the New Estimate button for the attention pop-up screen to appear, where you will type in the relevant name for the estimate in the Enter Estimate Name field. Click on the Return to Current Invoice button to create an estimate and return to the dental charting screen. When you click on the Switch to Estimate button, the estimate invoice will be created and added to the billing panel of the dental charting screen. Next, we will look at the billing panel action buttons. Buttons are available at the top of the estimate and invoice sections that allow you to email the plan, download it, or check the treatment plan history. Click on the Email Treatment Plan button for the email workflow event screen to open. For more information regarding the email workflow event screen, please refer to the Send an Email user manual linked in this video's description. Please note that the patient's email address will automatically be completed as the recipient and the estimate will be attached. To download the treatment plan, click on the Download Treatment Plan button, which will download and open the plan in a PDF format. If you would like to view the treatment plan history, click on the Treatment Plan History button and the Treatment Plan History screen will open. Now let's take a look at the estimate buttons and the invoice line section. You can click on either the Mark as Rejected or Mark as Accepted button to either accept or reject the estimate invoice. The View button will allow you to view the estimate on the invoice details screen, and the Download button will enable you to download the estimate as a PDF document. Next, we will now break down the key fields in the invoice line section, starting with the Diagnosis field. The Diagnosis field displays the ICD-10 code for the patient. In the code field, you will find the tariff code that the practitioner has billed. A tariff code is the code that is linked to a specific procedure or consultation and usually comes from the medical aid. The description shows the name associated with the tariff code. The quantity field indicates how many of these specific items or procedures are being billed. The amount field displays the price linked to the item on the price list, followed by the medical aid liable field, which shows the amount that the medical aid is liable for. Here we have the patient liable field, where you will see the amount that the patient is liable for. And lastly, the tooth number and tooth surface will display the number and specific surface of the tooth that the practitioner has worked on. Please note that tooth numbers can be marked as mandatory on certain billing codes. For more information on how to set up your invoice, please refer to the Invoice Settings user manual linked in this video's description. We will now explore the actions you can take within the invoice lines. To clear all the lines in the invoice section, click the Delete button. The Complete All button will mark all lines as completed, indicating that all the work has been done on the patient. You can use the Remove button to delete a specific invoice line if needed. Click the Add button to add a new invoice or estimate. The Move button will allow you to move a specific invoice line to another estimate that was previously created or saved. Ticking the completed checkbox will complete the corresponding line item and move it to the Invoice tab. Finally, you can click on the Invoice tab to view all completed line items from the Estimate tab. Please note that once the completed checkbox is ticked, the action can no longer be reverted.